story-based course, Students of Murder, for free. This is an 8-part audio drama narrated by professional actors. It comes with video language lessons taught by me, and it's a fun murder mystery that you can try to solve as you go along too. The first lesson of the course will be released on January the 15th. So, if you'd like to take part, and you've been waiting for the right time to become a member, make sure to do this before midnight on January the 15th. I've added a link to the description for this episode where you can find out more about the offer and sign up directly. Okay, that is it. Now it's time to enjoy the show. Hello, and welcome to English Learning for Curious Minds by Leonardo English, the show where you can listen to fascinating stories and learn weird and wonderful things about the world at the same time as improving your English. I'm Alistair Budge, and this episode is going to be released on December the 29th. So it's not only the last episode of the year, but it's also the last episode before New Year's Eve. So, to mark this occasion, the subject of today's episode is going to be the most unusual New Year's Eve traditions. On this fun little journey, we'll come across colourful underwear, dark-haired men rushing into Scottish houses, falling fridges, grapes, bells, and smashing plates. You might know some of these traditions already, perhaps you know all of them, but I hope this will be a fun and light-hearted way to mark the end of the year. Before we get right into this, let me quickly remind you that if you're ready to make 2024 the year you really dedicate yourself to English, I'd love for you to check out our membership. It gives you access to interactive transcripts, subtitles, study packs, and more. And if that sounds like your cup of tea, the place to go is leonardoenglish.com. Okay then, the most unusual New Year's Eve traditions. A few years ago, at about this time of year, I was given what seemed to be a strange gift by my father-in-law, by my wife's father. It was late December, and he presented me with a pair of red boxer shorts, a pair of red underwear. It didn't seem to be ironic. It wasn't some kind of joke. It was a genuine present. But to me, it seemed strange. I mean, in the UK, giving underwear to your son-in-law, especially bright red underwear, would elicit some raised eyebrows. It would be considered rather strange. I asked my wife about it, and she laughed. See, my father-in-law, and my wife for that matter, are Italian. And as the Italians among you will know, in Italy, giving someone red underwear to wear on New Year's Eve is the done thing. It's something that many people traditionally do on New Year's Eve. Now, my wife didn't know exactly where this tradition came from, and there is one theory that it can be traced back to ancient Rome, when soldiers would wear red clothes to cover up blood in battle. And there's another that it's the colour of love and passion. In any case, if you are in Italy in December, and see red underwear for sale in shop windows, that's the reason. People are buying it as gifts to give their loved ones. Now, to kick off this global exploration of unusual New Year's Eve traditions, we're going to start in the UK, but in a particular part of the country, Scotland. You might know that New Year's Eve is a particularly big deal in Scotland, and it even has its own name, Hogmanay. Now, if you wander around the streets of a Scottish town or city on the evening of December the 31st, you could be forgiven for thinking that the main traditions involve drinking vast amounts of alcohol and forgetting to wear adequate warm clothing. But there are some more traditional activities that you might be interested in learning about. You might already know about singing Auld Lang Syne, eating haggis, and listening to the bagpipes. But you might not know about something called the first footing. This is a tradition that dictates that the first person to enter the house in the new year can either bring good luck or bad luck. If this person is a man with dark hair, that means the house will be blessed with good luck and prosperity in the coming year. If this person is a man with light or red hair, or any woman for that matter, it's thought to be unlucky. So, in Scotland, this first footing tradition requires everyone to go out of the house before midnight, then a dark-haired man to be the first to enter the house after the clock